More people are going to have to die in MMA matches in order for people to realize that the ground and pound needs to go. It's not because MMA fans are stupid or anything like that. It is because that's how people are. If you notice, people don't take anything seriously when it comes to their health or safety until somebody dies. A lot of people don't take more than about cigarettes and alcohol seriously. They're still indulging into those things like there's no tomorrow. What makes them stop is when somebody they know gets sick or dies, or when they themselves get sick or almost dies. So no matter how many times people like myself are going to be on YouTube, some people want to go so far as to ban MMA. Me and people who think exactly like I do just take out the ground and pound. Just take it out. Take it out. You don't need it. And here I am offering an alternative to the ground and pound, which is judo rules on the ground or jiu-jitsu rules on the ground. We're going to be ignored until more and more people die. Some people like to make the argument about, well, boxing is still here. More people have died from boxing. There is a medical association that's against boxing. Most physicians will tell you not to box. A lot of us know stories about one of the greatest of all times who floated like a butterfly and stung like a bee, has a lot of health problems because he boxed too much. But because it hasn't directly affected them, people are still doing it. They somehow think they're going to be different. So I'm still going to speak out against people doing the ground and pound in contests. And I know it's not going to make much of a difference, but at least my conscience is going to be clear because I knew better and I said something. Now, how about the rest of you who know better and need to do something? What could you do? I had a petition I put up. Seems like nobody wants to sign that. What you could do is contact your local legislators who put on who sanction matches for MMA and tell them you don't want to see ground and pound. You could contact the MMA leagues and tell them you don't want to see ground and pound. When fighters start grounding and pounding, you could boo them. But you know what? There's probably too many people that like to see that blood, like to see somebody just sit on top of someone and beat another person halfway or near to death. And it's not because you're beating somebody that hurt someone else or tried to hurt you. You think it's fun. And I wonder if some people think that the ground and pound is a signature move of MMA, as if it all boils down to that. MMA is supposed to be mixed martial arts. That means it should have a lot more to offer than just that one aspect. And, you know, I know it's a little hypocritical of me to talk about banning the ground and pound when I know I've done it in a real fight decades ago. And I've participated in combat sports. You know, people can get hurt in combat sports. I've done taekwondo and judo. If control and care is not maintained, people can get hurt in that too. But from what I see in those arenas, people are very concerned about the safety of players. So if we're really concerned about the safety of our MMA players, you know, preventing death, let's get rid of the ground and pound. We don't need it. You don't need the ground and pound. It's not necessary. You've already got a rule set in the platform that you can use for when people hit the ground. So why not use it? Why do we have to wait for more people to die before we get it? Can humanity stop learning the hard way?